Hi there, Taurus. Star Lord is here. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm doing a compatibility sign by sign with the other signs. So what I did was I made some notes here on how, in my opinion, the signs get along with one another. Now, feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section below if you have something to add to this. But so far, in my opinion, I'm going to start off with Taurus and Aries. And I believe that this combination has a neutral, because I'll give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a neutral rating. And I do believe that this combination is kind of a neutral rating. The Aries and the Taurus combination on the whole is neutral. It depends highly on the people involved, but this energy can go either way. Sometimes the Aries and Taurus can get along beautifully in a relationship. Other times it's very difficult and tough energy. But I will say this about the Taurus: if any sign can is strong enough to deal with the Aries, that can be extremely powerful energy. The Aries energy is very fiery, very up there, and tough. And the Taurian energy can definitely hold their own in a situation like that. It's a little less likely to get their feelings extremely hurt by the Aries sometimes outbursts in situations. Now, Taurus with other Taurus, I give this one a thumbs up. I've seen this combination before, and it does seem to have longevity, again, depending upon the people. Taurus with Taurus does seem to be a really nice combination. The two both approach life and situations from the same way, and both have a natural affinity for one another, and understand each other on not only the physical plane but also on the spiritual plane. They seem to really click and really connect. When two Taurians connect, they can connect, and they can connect for life. So that's really good. I definitely give them a thumbs up. Now, Taurus with the Gemini energy, I would say that's a neutral. Although these two can be good friends in a relationship, the grounded Taurus with the Gemini energy, the Geminis do tend to be, they're really fun-loving people. They do tend to be all over the place, and they do love to socialize, whereas the Taurus a lot of times likes to be at home and cuddle and nestle and put work first. The Gemini tends to kind of be a little bit of a quicksilver, wants to be all over the place, and is extremely flirtatious at times, and that can sort of get on Taurus's nerves. And now we're moving on to Taurus with the Cancer, and I give that one a thumbs up because I've seen this combination work several times as well. Cancer and Taurus both approach life in similar fashions in terms of security. It is very important to both these signs. So when they do enter into a union, it can be a very serious and long time union. Cancer really likes Taurus's loyalty and strength, and Taurus really enjoys the Cancer's sensitive and sweet and romantic side. Now moving on to Taurus with Leo, that combination, neutral, strictly because both of these signs here can be extremely powerful and very strong, and can be very stubborn. And when they come head to head, it can cause problems. Although these two signs can often be extremely drawn to one another and can make great friends, in terms of longevity for a relationship, that might be a little bit tough, due to the fact that they can both be extremely stubborn and set in their ways. Now moving on to Taurus with Virgo, this combination I would give a thumbs up. Two earth energies that I have seen, again, work very well long term, but the only thing is that they just have to watch that they're not too serious, because Virgo can be very serious, and so can Taurus. And they're both, again, like the Cancer Taurus combo, very much set on security and enjoy and respect one another for their strong inclination towards security. So I give that one a thumbs up. Now, the Taurus Libra combination, I've often seen these two together. Thumbs up again. These two can make it work. The Taurus energy is very strong, steadfast, and loyal, and also loves romance and really appreciates beautiful surroundings, as does the Libra. The Libra also can be extremely romantic, which the Taurian just loves and will always respect that. And the Libra will stick with a partner for a very long time, provided they're treated well. So I give that one a thumbs up. The Taurus and Scorpio combination, again, thumbs down, just because of the fact that you will see in all the videos, I give a thumbs down for ultimate relationship to the contrasting signs. Opposite signs, although can be extremely drawn to one another, and it can be a very passionate and very intense relationship. However, it seems to be rather short-lived. There is just too much intensity and too much energy. Both signs can be extremely stubborn as well, and again, they can make wonderful lifelong friends. In terms of a relationship, it can be it can end up being hell on wheels if you're not very careful, because the potential is there always with a blow up when we're dealing with our opposite signs. We have similar energies that bond us, but at the same time, the contrasting traits can often cause some pretty serious and intense blow-ups. So I have to give that combo a thumbs down. Now I'm moving on to Taurus with Sagittarius, and again, I'd have to give that one a thumbs down as well, because the Sagittarian energy, free spirit, tends to want to explore the world, whereas the Taurus just wants to stay steady and be solid and secure. And security is not exactly Sagittarian's number one priority in life. So these two probably would not have a lot in common, and I have not really seen a lot of that combination long-term work. So moving on to Taurus and Capricorn, I would have to give that one a thumbs up. Two very, very similar energies, the Earth and the Earth combine, and those two work well together. Both security minded again, and both very interested in advancing socially and advancing on the financial level and material level. They have a deep respect for one another and can really understand their groundedness and respect that about one another. Again, they'd have to worry about maybe a little bit too much seriousness involved in the relationship, because both of them can be extremely serious and need to lighten up a little bit. So it helps if at least one of the partners is a little bit lighter and more free-spirited. So it will depend largely too on the moon signs and so forth. I'm just going based on strictly sun signs alone. So moving on to the Aquarius Taurus energy, together it's neutral. I have seen this combination myself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't for longevity. The Taurus has a great respect for the intellect of the Aquarian. The Aquarian really does appreciate Taurian's steadfastness about security and financial security and just security in general. They're very grounded, and they help to ground the Aquarian. Moving on to Taurus energies mixed with Pisces, I would have to give that one a thumbs up. I do feel that I've seen this combination work. The Pisces, it really helps to ground them, the Taurus energy, and Taurus really seems to adore the whimsical Pisces and the gentleness and the sweetness of the Pisces, and can be very romantic with the Pisces, and the Pisces really adores it. And Pisces really appreciate the Taurus's groundedness and love of cuddles. So that's what I have for you guys for the combination of signs and how, in my opinion, how well they work together. Please feel free to share your stories, and I would like to hear from you about what experiences you guys have had in these types of relationships with the different signs. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.